Hey guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. So we're doing a really cool week this week. I'm going to count down the top 5 most important shots in doubles. And if you guys saw our videos from a couple weeks ago, you guys saw that we counted down our top 5 most important shots in singles. And the reason we can do a completely separate list is that I feel like singles and doubles are almost 2 completely different sports just played in the same field. So much changes with doubles. Okay, so for number 5 on the list for top 5 most important shots in doubles, we look at the overhead. So here I am, I'm up around the net, inside the service box, and I put this at 5 on the list because at the club level, which I think a lot of you players find yourself in, there are a ton of lobs being hit by baseliners on the other side of the court. You guys get up to the net all the time. You know, you get set to volley, opponent gets in a little bit of a tricky situation, and their very first move is to bail themselves out with a lob, and yet a lot of club level players kind of get afraid of having to hit overheads. You guys are not confident in them, okay? The confidence issue in the overhead to me is a lot of times about the technique. So if you guys need technique work on your overhead, we got a ton of videos you guys can check out. But for today, I'm just gonna look at 3 quick things to kind of explain why I put this at 5 on the list. The first, again, being that we see a ton of lobs, all right? So we don't wanna be the type of player that just chases back to the baseline to throw a lob back up every time a lob gets hit at us. The overhead is such a great opportunity for you guys when you play doubles to end the rally and instill a little bit of fear in your opponents on the other side of the court. Even if your technique's not great, even if you don't have a ton of power, you guys have a very good chance to make your opponents nervous about lobbing you if, 1, you're eager to hit the overhead, and 2, you can have a little bit of success with it, okay? If you guys look at the pro game, you don't see a ton of lobbing in doubles. And the reason for that is that both guys that are at the net in a pro level match have great overheads. The baseliners understand that it's a total mistake to continue to lob because the point consistently gets ended in a pro match because their overheads are so good. And not that you guys need to be, you know, feeling like your overhead has to be as perfect as, you know, say a Roger Federer. But at the level you're at, it won't take as great of an overhead as Roger has to have a similar effect. So we got to start to be eager to see these lobs go up and start cranking down on the overhead, okay? I talked about technique. You guys need to be able to understand what good technique is, but then more importantly than that, go out and practice the overhead. You know, it's very rare that I'd walk by a club level player hitting on the ball machine and seeing them set it up to pop a couple balls in the air with them at the net. You never see that. I always see baseline players running around against a ball machine for an hour, all right? And yet a lot of you guys and girls out there are playing competitive doubles matches without having practiced your overheads. So either ask a friend, you know, to start popping you up a couple more lobs so you get a few more reps, or get out on the ball machine. Worst case scenario, set up a basket next to you here at the net and toss yourself up 50 balls and just get used to seeing the ball come off the racket aggressively in this area. Because like I said, the overhead is a very common shot to see in doubles, and therefore for me it's number 5 on the list this week, okay? Hope you're looking forward to the other 4. We got those coming later in the week, but until then, please click like below this video, and if you guys happen to be watching on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.